Hey folks, my name is Jeff Little. I'm a kayak angler that travels the entire United States, and I'm also an ACA, American Canoe Association, certified paddling instructor. And I'm here on the Chestatee River in North Georgia with two other ACA instructors, Eric Goodson and Fletch Griffin. So we're getting ready to start a float trip. What do you think it is? Maybe like 4 or 5 miles?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So short float trip today. We are going to talk a little bit about a really important topic pertaining to kayak anglers, hunters, even people that just float down the river in a tube, and that is rites of passage.
Hey, I'm Fletch Griffin from Westbrook Supply Co. We are a kayak fishing shop and kayak paddling shop in Atlanta, Georgia. Our customer base consists mainly of kayak fishermen and recreational paddlers from all over the state. Trying to access these beautiful waters here. Yeah, so rites of passage means you're allowed to float down a river just like you could drive down a street, and yeah, that's what rites of passage means.
What's going on, guys? My name is Eric for Atypical Outdoors. I'm an avid kayak fisherman. I love to go off the grid, explore, and enjoy these amazing rivers we have in Georgia. Rites of passage to me is all about, we all have a right to be on the water.
So I've been fortunate to fish rivers all over North America, from Pennsylvania to Washington State, and for sure down here in the southeast in Georgia. The fishing around here is really cool because you have lots of different black bass species in general. You do have some good trout fishing here in North Georgia, and each area, each place that I've gone to across the country and even up into Canada has its own interesting challenges when it comes to accessing water. I do a lot with Google Maps, but Google Maps doesn't really tell you everything. It doesn't tell you whether, when you're accessing the water, getting from where you've parked your vehicle into the water, whether that's public or private. I use apps like Onyx. I also use an app here in Georgia that is put out, has been developed by Georgia Rivers, the same organization that really fights and does a lot of the advocacy work to maintain rites of passage here in the state. But I use their Georgia River Guide app to find put-ins and takeouts, and that's really made it a lot easier for sure.
On the kayak, at least we make that happen pretty soon.
Oh man, I've got plans, man. I've been looking.
Alright.
This stretch of the Chestatee has many outfitters on it, and through the course of a season they put tens of thousands of people down this river in canoes, kayaks, tubes. So people travel from all around to come here and enjoy this waterway, and these outfitters provide access for them and equipment. These rivers are here for everyone, from casual recreational paddlers, whitewater paddlers, hunters, fishermen, tubers, whatever it may be. And in the state of Georgia, there's an excellent organization called Georgia Rivers that is protecting that right of access for all of those people.
Good one. Beautiful, beautiful shoal bass. Whacked it on the black jig. Yes, sir. Good thump. Got a beautiful shoal bass here on the Chestatee. Good example of the great diversity we have in the different black bass species here in the state of Georgia. We'll go ahead and let this guy go. Real glad to catch him on that black jig. Thank you, Mr. Shoalbass. Georgia's awesome.
As an angler, I try to do all I can to find public access to bodies of waters. And when I actually get there, I pick up trash. I make sure I leave no trace of me actually being there. Right to fish and right to passage are totally different things. There's an organization, Georgia Rivers, is protecting our rights to passage.
Yeah, no, that was it. Yeah, definitely. There's ropes. Yeah, there's ropes in the, they have, I don't know why they have ropes in the water. Creating a dangerous hazard. Yeah, that's
rope. It is. Yeah,
it's like tied to a center block or something in the bed of the river.
So the people that get on rivers in Georgia, and I don't mean just the anglers, all river users are incredibly lucky to have an organization like Georgia Rivers, because they provide the advocacy to make sure that these rivers always stay open to their use, but also the programming they offer throughout the year. And by programming, I mean they offer education, they offer river trips. You can sign up for a river trip, and usually that first trip, hey, someone taking you out and showing you the ropes, showing you where to put in, where to take out, and what to do, educating you on, being able to do it on your own is that first big barrier to entry into enjoying this whenever you want to. So for sure, if you're thinking about just increasing your abilities to go have adventures, whatever they are, on the rivers in Georgia, check out Georgia Rivers. It's actually garivers.org, and look for some of their upcoming trips this season. Let you take it first. Why did you become an ACA paddling instructor?
Well, being a paddle shop owner, and I also volunteer my time with an organization that does a lot of kayaking as part of their programming. It was very important to me that if I'm going to be putting people on the water and facilitating that, I wanted to make sure I was doing it A, correctly, and B, safely. So making sure I had that proper instruction and the credentials to back up, what I was telling people was very important. So to just be able to, safely and effectively get people on the water, it seemed like a great way to be able to do that. So
for me, it's learning properly how to use my kayak and how to teach others. And I also wanted to bring some diversity into the program, because growing up, I didn't see many other anglers that look like myself.
All right, we have dragged everything up.
we survived.
Had a good day on the water.
It is a wrap.
got all our gear ready to pack up and head home. Appreciate you guys coming out and talking about Georgia Rivers. So just a quick summary on Georgia Rivers as an organization that protects our rivers and connects all sorts of people with rivers in Georgia, through everything from running classes and doing trips to their Georgia Rivers Guide app, which tells you the put-ins and takeouts.
Fantastic app. Yeah.
And an even bigger thing they do is they provide advocacy to make sure that our rights of passage are preserved, that no one can take it away. Our right to be out there on these rivers, having fun, whatever that is.
We wouldn't have had this day without them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right.